Okay. Well, if you could just kind of tell me a little bit about what your job was here today.
Well, basically, yellow jacket nest was inside the railroad tie, which was supporting her entry into the shed. And what I did is dug out the front of it, exposed the nest. So you expose the nest, we killed the nest off, pulled the nest out, and then it left the residual for returning yellow jackets today. I can't really tell where the nest is yet, but I got a feeling it's going to be pretty exposed if we can move this beam the way they're coming out of there. If we can move the beam, is the question. Whoa.
If you have a small nest, is there anything just the regular homeowner can do to get rid of them?
Well, yeah, there's plenty of sprays on the market for bees and wasps. The thing you have to worry about is where you're using them. If you can't see the nest, those sprays generally don't work very well. For hanging nests, like in a tree or something, they work great. It's just having the nerve sometimes of doing it.
So that's probably the best time to call somebody in then when they're tucked
away?
Well,
depends on the person. An old farmer usually does it himself. And this lady here poured 5 gallons of gas on it, so it just depends.
And the 5 gallons of gas didn't really do anything in this case, though, did it?
Wasted about $15.
What's it cost to get a bee's nest taken out normally?
This one here is $95 plus tax. It depends on where the bees are. I mean, if they're in the wall, it's a little more expensive, $125 to $145, depending if they crawl through an attic. Just depends.
What's one of the bigger ones that you've seen?
Oh, I've seen nests bigger than me, plenty of them. I mean, they do get quite large in certain situations,
and
certain years too.
How nasty do they get when you're trying to get rid of them?
Just really in general, yellow jackets are very, very aggressive. So, I mean, if I would have been wearing the equipment, I probably would have got stung 20 times right there. I mean, on the hands, in the net, and so forth.